G'day and welcome back to another video. Those of you who are here for my VH content just have to wait in a little bit longer. The car's basically done. It's just getting a final tune done now. Then it's off to engineering and aircon and a few other bits and pieces. It's been wet rubbed and polished and looking mint. So I'll do a video on that soon. Today this is for my caravan friends. As you know, we have the Ezytrail Parkes 15 Mark III. And all of you guys have asked how your anti-flap kit, never mind these berry marks on the roof, have asked how to fit up the anti-flap kit and the awning wall. So I've gone ahead and done it all because it's a bit easy to show you once it's up. I could show you it laying down on my back like room floor, and then show you putting it up, but it's no fun. If I just basically tell you in detail how it's done, it's probably a lot easier for you guys to follow along. So let's go. Right, so let's start with the anti-flap kit. This is what comes with the awnings. They have these little spring-loaded ends on them. That's the handle, and there's this little silver bar that sort of locates up inside the end of the awning there. I've actually cut about 3 inches off of the actual flap clamp part, just because I don't want it coming up so tight here on the roll, because when it gets windy the sharp edge of it will actually be pulling down and it will cause a rip. And I actually noticed the first time I did it, it creaked a lot right at the mounts. So I've cut about 3 inches off of there, but you undo these turnbuckles here on both sides. With the awning all the way out as far as it goes, you take it out, let it stop, return it back, the switch back to neutral, and then you just slide the awning canvas in on both sides, so including that one there. As you know, they slide together, you know, it's all pretty basic stuff. So you slide the canvas in and just give like a little bit of a nip, not so they're tight and grabbing, so it can still move. And then you come in to your door and you close the awning up a tad until you take some of this tension here, because that's normally up to here. Just take a little bit of it out so that this goes, the actual roof goes taut and it pushes back on the awning, so everything's nice and tight. Then you do up your turnbuckles, and then that's the anti-flap kit installed. Now if you're doing the walls with the unit, you actually notice, I'll show you this end, there's there's 2 slots just here that have access from up in here. Now they're important because there's a triangulated bit here that has like a little pipe, that bit there, little pipe unit. So you slide that all the way in up to there, and you'll see there's a little gap there for it. If you lay them out on the floor, you'll find all these pieces, but I'll show you a little trick in a minute. You'll see another pipe bit that slides up on the angle. So you'll notice this one has one pipe and then another pipe just there. That goes in there, and obviously it has the angle in it. The rest are all just straight. So he goes into there. And then that just velcros on, that velcros on, and then you put one of your poles in all the way down and you tie it back. I wish it tied back to the trailer, it'd be a lot handy, but it actually goes a lot further than the drawbar. Now these 2 end panels, there's 2 different lengths. You'll be able to see easily by when you lay them down the distance between the window and where your velcro is. You'll be able to tell that's where your distance makes up. It's only slight, but you'll be able to see it. And you'll also notice on here, these are to go around the legs, but that is on this side, so that if you're not putting this wall up, only that wall, you can still tie just that end together. So say if you're in a caravan park and you've got the river or the beach at that end and you don't want to block it off like we're going to be doing next week, you can just tie that up and leave this side here open. If you're going to do as I've done here, there's one on the outside here of this outside wall that ties on. As you can see, that it's all velcroed and zipped together, and then that's your guy rope, which would be really nice if I could make something, but you know, I don't use that that often. This one here, so that one there that you can see is kind of triangulated, and then there's another short one. That there's the other wall. As you can see, the distance between the velcro and the window is very short compared to the other one. That's how you can tear the two apart quite easily. That one there's the anti-draft kit, pretty self-explanatory. I'm sure most of you guys can work that out. That just buttons in onto these buttons here all the way along. Has a little flap for the little door for there. That triangle bit, he slides in along here, because obviously that end is higher than this end up here, so that slides in, has a velcro bit. The other small velcro with the pipeline slides in up here, and then the other end will attaches on, zips and velcro, as you can see here. So there's a zip and a piece of velcro as well. Flooring, pretty self-explanatory. It's just velcros all the way along your walls, and your anti-draft kit, depending on where you're staying. Most of the time we'll use a sea gear mat. I just find them a lot nicer. The PVC gets a bit hot if you're on a slight hill. It'll start to move downhill or uphill or wherever you are. So that's so we use a sea gear mat. So yeah, I hope that helps some of you guys out. So a little tip that I'll tell you. So when this is the fridge end, that's the roof, that's the wall. If you don't do it very often and you forget about that gap there, what you could do is you can just mark on here, like say A and A in red texture or something like that, which I've got here, just so you know. All right, I've got to line A and A up. That's the way they go. All of the windows roll up from the outside. Just remember that they always roll up from the outside, so your mesh is always protected. So it's always on the inside, it's always protected. But that's really the only thing you have to remember, is this wall here is only just longer than the other one. So if you just write A and A on that and you pick them up randomly and you look for those zips and the labels, if they don't have A and A on it, you know you got the other end. If you just find that A and A, they all go together. Everything's all self-explanatory once you have those two parts there, because that's a triangle, the roof, that's a triangle. If you just lay them out on the floor and you sort of see, no, that's got a bit of a kink in it, you'll know that's that one, and it'll probably just help you in the long run. The other end is, if you leave that all unmarked, you know that's the rear end. Thank you all again for watching. Hope this was helpful for some of you guys out there. I'll be doing another video soon on the update of what's been going on with my roof and the problems I'm having with Ezytrail, which is a bit unfortunate, but yeah, I know a lot of you guys have asked about this, so hopefully that does help you. If you do have any questions, I'll try and get back to you. I'm answering questions every single day for different people for different problems and different items and that. So if I get back to you, I'll do the best I can to try and help you out. Thanks guys.